Working hard on my stump, what's the problem? I ain't had shit to show, being modest. Now it's grams of the wax for my conscience. Bron James in LA, you're on college. I've been jumping on them planes like a hobby. Still moving with the pack like my partners. Just a John on them jets cause we wildin'. But the bowl is a party on the island, moment of silence. So good, get back to the topic. Grew up, it was me and Flocka. Grandma's and Big T, this my mama. I ain't even for the pain when my pots flip. Knew his name, that's it, never bothered. Mom said, you the man, son, you got this. Ever since I found a way to go and pop shit. Hold up, blaze through a whole zip. Took a seat at the table of my first flip. Days in red roof with my first whip. Split the money with the gang, never post pics. Seen a change in the game, had to coach it. Never let them take my wangs in the mold, bitch. Ever made in a month, nigga. Used to serve him at the minute, just the front, nigga. Goddamn. Had to grow up quick, I made my own rules. Had my first child, got it jumping with music. Can't really hang with nobody who losing. I thought by now that you would go and get it, but I could hardly see niggas as distant. Know you get cropped if you not in the picture. And I made that tag and went got a bag. Shots to the Henny and OG prescriptions, put rebel shit on the map. Took a leap from where I started at. Started ballin' now, I'm Chris Paul and Cass. Got him steady calling for the mold, but I'm on a roll, gotta call him back. And that's all fact.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. All carry-on items should now be stowed securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. All aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas should now be clear. All electronic devices should now be turned off and stowed, as they may interfere with the aircraft's navigational and communication systems. Once airborne, we'll let you know when you may use approved electronic devices, but note that some items may not be used at any time during the flight. You'll find a list of approved devices in the in-flight information section.
May I have your attention for a very important public service announcement. We are taking over the internet, and the United States champion of word wrestling entertainment has returned for another edition of the Pocket Locker podcast. I am your host with the most, all the way from the East Coast, and as always, I am in airplane mode. Grab something to drink, grab something to smoke, link up with the gang. It is time to catch a vibe and jump into the musical portion of the program.
Those pretty faces always made you stand out in the crowd. But someone picked you from the bunch. One glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance to show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart? Oh, darling, I was not ready to let you go. Let you go, baby.
You may drink. All right, let's give out some pocket change. Lena was first, all right. 10,000 pocket change. Carrie Ann Chrysler was second. And pragmatic crystal is third. Awesome.
One more chance to show you that I love you, baby, baby, baby. Oh, darling, I was lying to let you go, baby. Now since I see you, when it's time to want you back, yes I do now. I want you back, oh baby. I want you back, yeah, 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 yeah. I want you back, no, 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 no. I want you back.
All right. Move this out the way. Look at me. Oh, it's just all over the place. All right, here we go. All right, gang. You know what? We don't have we got some we got some to get into today. So, just some some like why did that have to happen? So look, we just gonna kick it off with the sorry not sorry. It's a sorry not sorry kind of evening. Hope y'all had a wonderful day. We gonna have some fun tonight. It's the Monday, right? That's what I'm talking about, Carrie.
Ooh, and now I'm out here looking like revenge. Best I ever been. Hey, yeah, I know I'll bet it must hurt to see me like this, but it is worse. Now you're out here looking like regret. I ain't too proud to break, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know I'll bet it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now payback is bad, bitch. Baby, I'm the baddest. You fucking with the savage. Can't have this, nah. But it'd be nice for me to take it easy on you tonight. Baby, I'm sorry.
My man's playing that clap.
Baby, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Being so mad, got me feeling so good. Showing you off like you knew that I would. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Feeling inspired 'cause the tables are turned. Baby, I'm on fire, but I know that it's good.
These people
Baby,
working.
honest is the way to kill. Tell me how it feels, but it's such a bitter feeling.
That's the question of the day, y'all. You're gonna have to tell me if you're feeling the love of Jesus. But no.
Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Being so bad,
That call and response.
showing you off
Like you in church.
boy. Baby, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Baby, I'm sorry.
Put your hands up in the air. I need to take another shot of alcohol before we get into this. Oh my goodness. Why do we do this shot? Hey, Steph. YouTuber. What you cooking over there? You know I'm having leftovers. I'm about to eat everybody's dinner. Nice. Alright, Punk, I'm gonna check it out. I just finished working.
Thank you, thank you.
I was trying to get me to update my shit. All right. Oh man. So yeah, I was just minding my business the other day on YouTube. You know, just probably trying to work, y'all. I'm just an innocent man out here trying to get a little science done during the daytime. And this little Tom Rabbit video popped up. King Xerxes update. Of course, I like me some Tom Rabbit, so I click on that. And I'm expecting just the usual kind of King Xerxes, just kind of, you know, ranting and raving and whatevers, but things were different. There was some surprises, shall we say. So we're gonna get into the surprises. Okay, let's jump into the main event of the evening. And it feels kind of wrong to hype it up when it's King Xerxes, but it is what it is. The main event of the evening. So let's go ahead and hit it with the Autobots in the transform, and then the rollout, and then the blow up shoe weight. Boom.
Then she hands me the receipt, which prints off a little computer, and then I look, and she put the fucking tip on there.
Oh shit.
Gang, maybe the title of this stream should have been just the tip. Just keep that in mind, gang. Y'all think I'm fucking around. I ain't fucking around. We should have really called this just the tip. It don't matter what we call it, because the vileness is gonna get us fucking canceled anyway. If I don't have a YouTube channel tomorrow, just know that this is why. YouTube, I'm here to expose and take down the vileness. I didn't manufacture the vileness. Why do people talk to that? Why do we talk to the algorithm? Algorithm don't care.
Like walking, like I have my muffin and my coffee in the same tip, or as the receipt, and I'm reading the receipt as I'm walking out, right? Just to see if because what, like, the total was like $11.24, and I was like, that's a little high for taxes. And then I look and no, because she put a $3 tip on there, and I turned my happy ass on, and I goes, oh hell fucking no. So I start cussing this lady up and down the other, some fucking 20-year-old. One of those. I knew this bitch was nasty, just like in general, because she has one of those fucking septum piercings.
What? Just do I hear the vileness? He sound like he talking like it's me talking about Rebecca. Like, but no, seriously, like what? Like, just imagine this just coming into your day, and you just a barista, just doing your job. This man is really about to lose his mind over a $3 tip. It probably could have been included. How you know it wasn't included? Like a service fee or something. They be doing that, man. These restaurants is messed up, bro. But you was out here in the streets, dog. You gotta be prepared for this type of thing.
Goddamn bull, right?
Right.
I fucking grew up on a ranch. People don't know this, but those fucking rings that we put in the nose of bulls is so that we can yank them around on a lead, and they won't fight us because it hurts.
Do y'all see, like, it's surprise, like you're not even ready for this. You're just like, well, I'm ready for some regular, you know, Christian whatever. We was trying to catch up, King Xerxes. People been worried about you, bro. People ain't know what happened to you, man. Some of y'all be disappearing. Y'all be going through different things. People put out a wellness check. And we just want to hear how you doing, how you been lately. Do you have somewhere to stay? Are your bills paid? Is everything okay? Are you doing all right? Are you okay? Have you been thinking about the conversations we had since last we've seen you? You know, don't go ahead, do some. Tell us about how Jesus been moving in your life, something. But we about a minute into this, and he done cursed this poor lady out. People in the audience got nose rings. They like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I just like having my nose pierced. I just like having my nose pierced. Why are you acting like it's an invitation to be led around like a cow, like a slave? Like, what's wrong with him? No, nobody's safe, bro. People just got nose rings, bro. Like you got that much of a problem with the nose rings?
Or two.
Yeah, so I start cussing this bitch out. This dude in the back who has done nothing.
Why? I don't understand. Really, over $3 tip, he cursing her out. She got to be all types of B words. She just, man. I stand with food service. We need to start a hashtag stand with food service, man. It's not okay to treat these people like this. These people just trying to serve you your coffee, pay their bills, and get on with their life. They do not sign up for all this abuse.
Since I got there, I haven't seen him like put out any fucking cups or like clean an appliance or do anything. He's just been sitting back there on his phone. Tells me I have to leave because I'm being unruly. I said, no. You're going to give me my $3.07 back that you stole from me. I did not agree to give you a tip. And so I just started losing my mind on these people. And they call the cops. They call the cops on me. Okay. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to wait here. So I called up my.
What were they? What did you think they was going to do? This is every once in a while. Don't always happen, but sometimes. This is the fuck around and find out part of privilege. You just be way, way out there on your privilege. Just way out there. Like I could just walk up in this place, a $3 tip. I didn't agree to give a $3 tip. I'm going to curse out your staff, yelling, losing my mind. In his own words. This is not me describing the situation to you. I'm not a witness. I'm not some, some soft person over in the corner that was scared. Describing what they saw. In his own words, I lost my mind on these people. I'm laughing because I'm bipolar as fuck, y'all. I have definitely just, oh boy, when I'm telling you, a person just caught me at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I fucked up both of our days. So I've really been there. It happens. But this is about using this experience for our entertainment. So my man really was out there. He wrong is what we say. You know you was wrong. You knew you was wrong for that. What did you think they was gonna do? But that was the day. Today they say we don't care what you look like. we don't care who you believe in. Today you done fucked her. Today you gonna learn today.
Friend who I called, like I came down to get her coffee. I said, hey, you're gonna have to come down here to the coffee shop to get this coffee because I'm probably going to jail.
Why wouldn't you
And
just
she's
leave?
like completely baffled. She has no idea what's going on. So she gets down there. She shows up like right when the cops show up, and I explained what happened. I said, hey, they charged me $8 for this muffin and this drink. And I said I wasn't going to leave a tip. There was a screen there that said, do you want to leave a tip? And I said, I don't want to. There's no button on the screen to not leave a tip. And so I told the
I love that, gang. That's one of my favorite parts of this story. There's no button on the screen. Listen, look, I got to explain this. Y'all don't understand what it's like to be crazy. There are just little things that irk you and you can't get over them. And they bring out the next level Karen in you. They're not, I want to talk to your supervisor. They're not, I want to talk to the manager. I want to talk to the person who designed this app. Who programmed this? Is this your interface? Where's the no tip? That's anti-consumer programming. I want to talk, where's the development team? I want to talk to the development team, right? Are they not in the back? Why aren't they in the back? What do you mean they're at corporate? I've had this, but look. All right, so I'm gonna give you one example. So back in the day, right, I would get this text from my pharmacist, and basically when it thought your prescription was getting low, it would send you a text like you need to come in and pick up your prescription or whatever, right? Or pick up a refill. But once in a while, you would be out of refills. And the damn thing wouldn't tell you was out of refills. So you bring your little narrow ass to the pharmacy try to get your prescription refilled, only for the pharmacist to sit there looking at you like you're stupid, like we don't have any medication for you. And it drove me crazy because when I first started really thinking about like programming and stuff, I would be like, do y'all not know that this is like one line of code that's supposed to say, if greater than 0, do your normal routine. If 0, send a message that says you need to refill your prescription or whatever. Oh my goodness, gang. It drove me nuts. It drove me nuts. And I wanted to talk to the programmer. I wanted to talk to the programmer. I really wanted to escalate that concern. I would just get so mad every time that happened to me. But that's what this is an example of. He's had it with the interface. Okay, that not having a no tip option has set him off. Okay, well, how much gratuity would I like to leave? Absolutely none.
To like pass that screen by so I can pay, and then she put the tip on there, and I told her not to do that and charged me an extra $3. But before the cops showed up, like this fat cow was like 4 feet wide.
Boom,
4 feet
again,
tall.
more surprises. Why? Like what? Why? He is just totally tearing this person down.
Trying to get me to leave the
They
store.
just trying to do their job.
Keep in mind, this coffee shop is about the size of a post office.
But she was,
right?
but
It's
she
like
was
there's
killed-
nothing
she
in
was
there.
killed
There's
that
like no
night.
Now we're
tables or anything.
body
You just walk around
shaming.
the
No,
corner.
for
It's like
context,
7 feet
she was killed
from the
that
counter
night.
to the open door. So there's not a whole lot of fucking room
Why does
in
it-
this
why does it
lobby.
have to add
And I've got this ham beaster trying to push me out the door, like physically.
Ham beaster? I've never
Yeah.
even heard that. He's literally making up insults on this. He's literally making up insults people don't even use. He's King Xerxes has one creative ability in his toolkit, and it's innovating ways to piss people off and insult people. Some of y'all are like, why are we even doing this? I'm like, I didn't introduce this very well because I just wanted to jump straight into it. But King Xerxes is like one of these people we used to deal with. I don't remember. I think he's been on the channel or we talked to him and then we got in a big fight. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think we got in a tiff maybe, or it was on Doug's channel and Doug's had situations with him. But I'm just showing people, when you see these type of people, when you see him come through, when you see these type of people around, know what we're dealing with. Know who we're dealing. That's the only reason Tom Rabbit gets away with shit like this. This is the type of shit that once in a while makes me wish I was a white boy. I'll be listening to shit and I'll be wondering is it that good to be a white boy? Like for real. You're like, if I was white, would these people all just be telling on themselves to me? Would they just be telling me all their bigotries, all their biases, all what types of horrible human beings they were? Because they would just assume that like I have the same prejudices they do. It's kind of crazy. He's just sitting there. And you know this man is probably recording you. He's Tom Rabbit. What did you think? Did you not think this was gonna end up on the internet? What did you think was gonna happen with this? That's I don't know. I don't know. People don't be telling on themselves like this when they're talking to me.
Before the cops showed up, I punched the lady in the face because she kept like,
you're not supposed to tell us that on the internet, man. Oh man. King Xerxes is gonna be locked up talking about snitches get stitches and throwing himself on the floor. He gonna have a whole cell block on lockdown. Who did this to him? He gonna be showing up for his meal in the morning with a black guy in a busted rib cage, all types of messed up. They're gonna have to send him over to medical, and then they're gonna be bringing everybody in for interviews. Who did this to him? Stop fucking around. Is this some gang shit? Who did this to him? And everybody's like, yo, none of us know. He did this to himself. He fell. He jumped. I don't know what you want me to tell you. We just heard him in there, and he was just throwing himself all over the place. He was just throwing him. Talking about, you rat son of a bitch. I can't believe you ratted me out. You fucking snitch. Die snitch. I'm telling y'all, that's what he was saying. We know nobody touched him. They're not even gonna believe that shit. But for real, he gonna do it. Bro, like you
ham beaster trying to pushed me out the door, like physically. Yeah.
Listen to this.
Before
Listen
the
to this.
cops showed up, I punched the lady in the face because she.
Bro, you just what? Don't. Man, we gotta teach y'all how to crime. That's not how you crime, gang. That's not how you crime, gang. You don't. You leave that shit off the podcast, gang. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if y'all knew that. But yeah, the way to crime is to compartmentalize the part of your life that you share on podcast, and you don't confess to your crimes. I'm kidding. It don't just
Kept
he's lost.
Like hitting me with her chest because this lady is like 5'2" and probably 700 pounds. So she's like waddling at me aggressively like a penguin.
Guys, she's trying to kind of steamroll you. She's bumping into you, so you slugged her.
So yeah, so first this bitch robs me, and then technically she robbed my friend because it was my friend's card.
He just gets it out of him. So when you say you punched her in the face, you mean you just hauled off and just with a closed fist, you just decked her? Oh yeah, bro, I tried to knock her teeth out of her skull. This is amazing. Y'all, sometimes we get some stuff on the internet that's just like reality TV. It's just a crazy character doing some crazy stuff that's supposed to be in their real life, and you just be like, I'm a terrible human being because why do I entertain myself like this? Why do I entertain? I'm supposed to be a role model. I'm not a very good role model.
Maybe if I'd reflected on that part of the story a little bit more, I may not have been as angry. But in the moment, right, I wasn't really considering that I'm using somebody else's money to pay for this. And maybe my friend would have it, right? Maybe she would have. Yes,
I know what you're thinking. Who's down with OPP every last homie? He not even spending his own money, gang. Oh, this is not how you crime. Bro, when you spending other people's money, you're not supposed to care. That's the whole benefit and point and privilege of spending other people's money. Oh, well, we got a per diem? Oh, we got a per diem for the day? Oh, they just gave us the card? Oh, they hooked you up with the card? Oh, we good. Oh, yeah, throw the muffin in there. Oh, yeah, no, take yourself a little healthy tip. Yeah, get yourself a little healthy tip. Yeah, we got a tip for a little gratuity. Yeah, throw in one of them lemon bars. Them lemon bars looking good. Yeah, throw in one of them lemon bars. Yeah, we got to increase the tip. We threw in the lemon bar. That's how you spend there's something wrong with this fool.
30. I don't know. I'm going to do that, though. Yeah, anyway, but I was sitting outside in the fucking parking lot with handcuffs on. I'm still on the clock at this point, by the way. And the cops are watching the surveillance footage because, yeah, this is a coffee shop the size of a post office that has a camera in the lobby because they've they has to watch everything you do these days. Keep in mind that we're in downtown Branson, Missouri, right? It's a tourist destination. There are no black people where I live, pretty much. You don't need a camera in the lobby. You're robbed.
All right, so the cop.
All right, gang, pause the tape. That's why I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm sharing this with you. If you really want to know why are we here today, I was just listening to this and I was just like, this is just so much vileness. This is just, I can't believe King Xerxes. This person is just so much crazier than I thought. And I said, what the fuck? This shit just got hella racist out of nowhere. This is what I'm saying, y'all. This man be full of surprises. Where did that? Let's listen to that again. That just out of nowhere was just some of the most racist shit I've heard on YouTube in a long time. And y'all know we done heard a lot of racist shit on YouTube. This is up there.
Keep in mind that we're in downtown Branson, Missouri, right?
Okay, we're in Branson, Missouri. Okay,
it's a tourist destination. There are no black people where I live, pretty much. You don't need a camera in the lobby. You're robbed.
There are no black people you don't need a camera, you're not going to get robbed. What? Where did? Wait, what do black people? You know what I'm saying? Like black people just innocent bystanders, bro. We ain't got nothing to do with this. Where does this come from? Where does this come from? But gang, it's so much better than that. Let's really think about this for a second. Let's really think about this for a second. Because this encapsulates privilege so fucking perfectly. So perfectly, bro. You know what this man just told us? They are in the middle of Branson, Missouri. And there's no black people around. So guess who is not assaulting their employees, punching people, flipping out at the staff over a $3 tip? Black people. He's literally in the situation being the reason they have cameras. They have cameras because of crazy motherfuckers like you who come in and harass employees only to escalate it to physically assaulting employees. He literally sitting in the back of the cop car like, now why they looking at all the camera footage? Y'all know ain't no Negroes around here. Like, bro, you the reason they got the cameras. You're absolutely right. There's no black people around here. You're the reason they got the cameras. Boy, that's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just a mix of privilege and racism, the likes of which you will be hard pressed to find around here. Oh my goodness.
All right, so the cops watched the video. What happened then?
They let me go. And then
Let's go.
to appear in court for petty theft. So, you know, I got
But
into.
look, he showed me though, right? Because that's privilege right there. Please believe. Please believe. Because you ain't about to get that ROR released on your own recognizance without appearing for a judge just after you done hauled off and punched an employee in the face as a person of color. Oh, no. You best believe you will be in jail until you appear before a judge. And if the state sees fit to even set bail in your case because you hauled off and punched a random person in the face, which the court considers, yeah, I can't really say that this person is not a threat to themselves and others. I don't even think the man was drunk. I think he was literally just sober flipping out. And just they just gonna talk to you. Yeah, here's a notice. Yeah, you're gonna have to come back to court in about 15 days. Yeah, and yeah, well, you just be careful. Yeah, man, don't do that again. We'll see you in court. Yeah, that's again a whole new world. That's not where black people be. We don't that don't happen to us. No. You haul off and punch an employee in the face. Trust me, you're gonna spend the night in jail. So privilege wins out, I guess.
Got into it with some of them trans activists one time up in Springfield,
Yeah,
Missouri.
exactly.
They were
Kids
like
of color do not
protesting
try this at home.
the school policies on bathrooms because Missouri's super conservative. So we basically shut that shit down the moment we got the green light from SCOTUS, right? Once SCOTUS kind of showed they weren't going to interfere, we just like immediately we immediately shut that shit out. And there was some pushback from some trannies, right? Because Springfield's a big college town. There's like 5 colleges there. Ironically, like,
what do transsexual people have to do with this? And why you got to be vile about them too? Like, do just again, people just sitting on the sideline, just trying to listen to the conversation. He like, oh, you thought I wasn't gonna come at you? Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna come at you? Oh no, we always coming for them transsexuals, bro. What transsexuals got to do with this story, bro? Nothing. It's just vileness, just spewing out this man.
like 3 of them are Christian colleges, but yeah, there's quite a few. And anyway, these bitches were blocking traffic. This happened a while ago. This was like 6 months ago or something.
Like when I converted 6 months ago. Oh my goodness, he just can't. Oh, he just can't. I'm just saying, we just gotta keep it. We gotta keep this in mind because let's just say there's people like Doug who have a rather large platform who want to sit down people like this, right? And basically what they do with their content is they basically say, take off that fucking hood. Take off that hood. Get rid of that fucking, are you serious? With a fucking SS tattoo? Get rid of that. Stop. Put on put on this suit and tie. Put on this suit and tie. Fix your hair. Fix his hair. Make his hair look nice for TV. Okay? Where'd you go to school? No, you just University of the South. Nobody knows what CYC. No, just right. And they clean them up and they spiff them up so they can sit them in front of us and pretend and sit there and have a civilized conversation as though they're dealing with some sort of fucking intellectual giant who we need to consider their perspective and how we should govern our affairs. No, you just giving a platform to a Nazi. That's all. That's it. Nothing to see here. There's nothing new or exciting. There's nothing sophisticated about this. This is just bigots who find other people who are willing to say the quiet part out loud and then give them their platform to amplify that. And it's awful. It's awful. What's the difference here? We're here to call them out and let it be known just how vile they fucking are. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's no fucking friend of mine.
And I went through RCIA. They wanted a baptismal certificate from me, and I didn't have one. So I had to like text my sister, who I haven't talked to in like 8 years, so she could email
might be smart
church
stuff.
and verify that she saw me get baptized at Bible camp when we were like 10 years old. So like I was dating this girl for like a month, a little bit ago. It wasn't long ago. Like we just broke up like 3 weeks ago. So a month before that, it was almost 2 months ago. I was dating this girl. Like she was fine. She's gorgeous. We got along well. She was funny. She didn't mind when I ranted about Jews. And yeah, I mean it was going pretty good.
Yo, I'm just imagining King Xerxes' profile, right? He's like looking for somebody Trump friendly, comma, unvaxxed, comma, doesn't mind when I rant about Jews. Aren't they coming out with like a new like conservatard only dating app or something? I heard about like a Tinder for Rumble or some shit like that. That's the app he need to be on. Oh my goodness.
I found out she had a fucking kid, and she didn't bother to tell me that. Like date number 2, I had to wait until like date number 31 to find out about that one.
FYI.
How exactly did you find out on here?
It's a 6. Well, so we went back to her place, and I tripped over some toys. That's like, what the fuck? Does your dog like is he really into Lego Star Wars? Like, what the fuck?
Smart dog.
I was like, whoa, what's up with all the toys everywhere? She goes, oh, those are my sons. Your sons? You have a son. You have a whole ass child. Like, this isn't like white girl speak for your dog, right? You're actually talking about a human child.
Yup. Well, I mean, it's gonna be hard to find one without baggage these days, it's bad. I mean, between all the
Baggage is one thing, a whole ass child.
Who the
a
hell
whole ass-
is Blackout? What is wrong with y'all? This is man. I'm just oh god. Dating is terrible. Oh, it's awful. I can't believe there's people like this out there that you might get entangled with. But like it's hard to feel sympathy for this young lady. But I'm saying, like, this is so weird. Like it's amazing how crazy his thinking is. He literally finds somebody that I guess is cool with him, his anti-Semitism and his racism and everything else, but he's such a fucking misogynist. He can't actually deal with a woman with a child. That's just a bridge too far for him. This is just, and again, like, I guess people have their preferences. You know, the situation ain't for you. The situation ain't for you. But this just seems just. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I really don't care.
Relationship is completely different.
Both these people sound terrible.
4 huge red flags that come with a baby, right? The first one is you're a single mother. That's always a red flag. The second,
pause the tape. What? Gang, I'm telling you, you got to answer the question of the day, gang. Are you feeling the love of Jesus? Because believe it or not, this is a religious man who's about to remind us how religious he is. But being a single mother is a red flag. This is how immature these people are. This is why we can't deal with people like this. Again, just tell us you don't like kids. You know, it's a perfect. You really don't have to date anybody that has a child and just be like, yeah, I didn't tell you this, but I don't like children. And you're good to go. Like, it's been nice. It's been great. Good luck with the kid. See you later. I'm out. You know, might be a dick move. You've been dating for a month, but you know, it's a thing. It's a thing people do. But to literally be a human being in the year 2023 that thinks being a single mother is some kind of red flag. Kitty table with that shit. Nigga, we got plenty of legitimate reasons to be a fucking single mother. That's not a red flag. You want 3 of them? All right, number 1, life. You want the second one? Number 2, life. Number 3, life. Now take your kitty ass over there because grown folks got fucking business to settle around here. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Second is, I am now going to have to constantly compete with another man for your attention for the rest of my life and your child's life if I continue to pursue a relationship.
Yeah,
Number 3.
Again, what type of immature ass fucking conception of the world are we dealing with? First off, I don't know who the second man is. I mean that sincerely. He says the rest of you and your son's life, I'm gonna have to contend with another man. I'm assuming that's supposed to be the son's father rather than the young man himself. But this is just it's not how any of this works, gang. It's really not how any of this works. It's not really like that. I can tell you date somebody with a child, you know, part of what you get into when you're dealing with somebody that has a child is what is their situation. Most of the time their situation is worked out. They've got it, you know, whatever the situation is with the custodies and child supports and the blase and the glavinoids and the time spent and then all of that is cool. Like, it's not even, it's just I'm telling you, these people don't actually date real people. And you see what happens when they try. Because Everybody that's dated real people just knows this really just not that big of a deal. Like it's really not that serious.
Should I actually bite that bullet and I
Bite that
decide,
bullet.
right, to be a part of your family and accept your son as my own, and I actually, against my instincts, develop a real bond with him, right, and like he's now my son. If for any reason the relationship ends, bye. I have no rights to this child
Against your
whatsoever,
instinct to bond with your partner's child.
and I never get to see him again, no matter what, or how close we are, or anything like that. Just gone. You have
All right, gang. When I heard this part, I've never been so proud to have dated moms and had it not work out. Because yeah, bro, that sucks. Again, it's that thing we call L to the I to the F to the E. Life. Like you spend time with the kids, you get close to them, you play games with them. I remember I had them come on and hop on with my crew. They hop on with my basketball squad or like hop on a motorcycle gang and just fucking play some games with them and shit. Cause you be around, you be like away. Like, I'd be home and not with their mother or whatever, but I could still spend time with them because we both had PlayStations. So you end up gaming with the kid and stuff. And yeah, when it doesn't work out, those things change over time and you go your separate ways. But man, you look back at just a good time you had having fun and being part of a young person's life and pouring into them and finding out what's important to them and encouraging them, having a great time with them. I'm one of them people who leans towards like I don't like kids. And I say that just because I'm not like I know the crazy motherfuckers who do, and I'm just not one of them. But no, I just think if you're a normal person, like kids bring it out of you. Like you don't have to be a parent or want to be a parent to understand that. Like just like working with kids is fun. Kids say crazy shit. They do crazy shit. They say really funny stuff. Like they're kind of dope in some way. And if you're with the right person, that's just part of it. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. And yeah, you lose that partner and a lot of times, unfortunately, the relationship that you had with those kids. But like again, like don't y'all feel grown just realizing like, yeah, that's part of life. That could happen. And you just keep on keeping on. Like, who was really throwing away gorgeous people over this? Yeah, I found some gorgeous person, tolerated all my bigotry, and they were fucking great. But man, they had a fucking child. That thing. The funny thing is, they so heteronormative too. Like, like I thought, women, they're supposed to produce babies, but then if they've done that, I guess they're no longer eligible to be a woman. I'm very confused. I'm very confused.
All the control in the relationship. Number two, and then the last one is if we do like get married and have other kids, right? Now I'm gonna make your son feel like the outsider because he's not my real son. All right, and I can't wait to have that thrown in my fucking face when he's 15 and doesn't.
Oh my God, Christians, people like this, conservatives,
Right, that's a whole
conservatives, y'all are doing it wrong. This is 100% a sign you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna tell you something about me growing up. I had a stepdad pretty much my entire time coming up. And shout out to my parents because everybody just collaborated, was a group team effort, and this shit just wasn't a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? When I had my little basketball games and my little concerts, everybody had their little parents sitting together. And then there was the Jason section. My mom, my stepdad, my dad, their partner, whatever. It was just, look, they knew all the black people was with me, obviously, as the only black kid. Y'all don't think about all the consequences of being the only black kid. Yeah, one of the consequences, any black people come to any social events, everybody just assumes they're with you. They're usually right, but with rare exception. Now, but seriously, like my stepdad had 4 other kids, and I never once felt not as much his child because he had kids from our previous relationships. I lived with the man. Like, look, I lived with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lived with him. We ate dinner. Like he was my dad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we came up in the house together. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, I was always happy to be around my step siblings. You know, I definitely, you know, felt like I felt lucky. Like, I felt like lucky when, like, I live with him. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's just it's such a weird thing to say. It's just not how that works. You're just totally doing it wrong. But yeah, man, I've really benefited from the adults in my life, like my parents and whoever's been in their life, the way they've treated me. I've always just felt supported and grateful for those people. So it's very strange that he has this perception. And it shows you kind of the tragedy of this type of thinking about the world, that you literally just think that the normal ins and outs of life are disqualifying for people, or that there's something to be feared or avoided. And this is how most of us deal with families, like, you know, step families, half siblings, all that type of stuff. All that's beautiful, man. We would all that. That's the spice of life right there.
Another game right there.
Yeah, like I immediately flashed to like every single worst case scenario.
You sure did.
I was like, oh
you
my
did.
god. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home now. That's like a lot to drop on somebody. I don't know why you didn't tell me that. And then she gets offended that I'm upset about the situation. She's like, this is why I never tell anybody. You know, people always have this reaction. I was like, yeah, well, you know, that's your fault. Sounds like a skill issue.
And I mean, again, it's hard to sympathize with her because she was dating King Xerxes, but dude, like, yeah, like, and again, like, we would all probably like to know that somebody has a child pretty early on so people can make that decision. But nevertheless, like, whenever you find out, however you find out, you know, have some compassion and be like empathetic and, you know, give it a shot. Like, even if you're upset that the person hasn't told you to this point, you should have enough basic empathy to understand that there's probably a reason they didn't tell you to this point. They've probably had bad experiences telling people too soon. I'm not saying that that makes it right or wrong. I'm just saying that, like, if you've been dating somebody and you think they're wonderful and you've been having a great time connecting with them, you know, throw them a bone on this one. Damn, it's fucking cold.
Right. Yeah, that should come up, I think, a lot earlier than the 31st date, in my opinion, you know.
We had been dating for like 4 weeks at that point. Now I had never gone to her house, and she'd come to my apartment like a couple times, but only like in passing for us to pick something up or anything. But she lives further away from the city that I live in, right? So I live in Branson, and then she just works here. She's a waitress at a bar. And I'm at the bar all the time singing and playing music, and you know, we hit it off really well. And she's like, yeah, you know, I like you. It's like, hey, pretty cute, you know.
Mm.
And we just, you know, started talking a little bit, you know, dating. I took her on, like I took her to really, like, really.
Yeah, all right. That fills in a little bit of the picture, because I'm having a hard time understanding how you match with a man like King Xerxes. Like, how do you hit it off with somebody like this to even find yourself in this situation? But yeah, if you don't really talk to him, you don't really know, and you're just kind of working at a bar and he's like playing in the band, like singing or whatever, it's that platform effect gets to you, and you're interested. And oh Lord. But look, things worked out for her. She's in a better situation. Homegirl, if anything, we should just be saying she should have told them sooner so she could have So he could have hit the eject button sooner, and she could have been off to whatever's next, and definitely better. She definitely dodged the bullet. Although I don't know, right? Because he was like cool with the anti-Semitism and all that. So I don't know. I don't know what the women in Missouri or the people in Missouri are like, but it sounds like maybe being a bigot like this isn't as disqualifying as it is in some other areas.
Expensive Italian place in town, right? And we're talking like $140 for 2 people and a glass of wine. I invested in this relationship, bro. And then,
Did y'all hear the entitlement? Did y'all hear the entitlement? Oh, it's funny. It's so funny too, because we do be, I'm a biologist and I'm into studying sexual selection and in the like reproductive systems and stuff like that. And the male we typically say male investment because it's typically males competing for females, but they're sex role reverse species where the other is the case. But the idea of nuptial gifts and investments, it's really it's part of the discipline. It's part of what's recognized as a component of any reproductive systems. To be honest, like humans are interesting because both parties typically, or all parties, I should say, typically invest a great deal in the relationship. So the way he said it, because we've all had that feeling, right? We've all had that feeling of how much you give yourself to a situation. Then when it doesn't work out, that's definitely part of the letdown. But it's fucking King Xerxes, right? So he just has a way of saying it that even saying something that's like relatively mundane, it's like, no, that sounded fucked up. No, the way you said that was wrong. No, something was wrong with that. No, the way you said that sounded like they owe you something, like you was entitled to something. And then what? You bought like a fancy dinner, and that's supposed to be like what? Like a woman's never had the okey doke of a situation not working out with a dude who paid for a fancy dinner. I mean, come on. Like just there's all sorts of reasons to pull him aside on this one, gang. Let's just say that there's all sorts of reasons. You hear somebody say something like that, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. It's weird. He can't even say normal stuff right. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, King Xerxes, what'd you have for breakfast? I had some Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. What the fuck did you say? What did you? I said I had some Frosted Flakes. No. What? Why'd you say it like that, though? Why'd you say it like that? Do you hate tigers? Have you robbed the Kellogg factory? Something about the way you said that I don't like. I don't like. It was something fucked up. Like he literally just regular shit. Just regular shit. I just something about the way he say stuff. But nope. Shut that down. Nope, that was wrong. I feel gross.
Like, you have a fucking kid. Maybe I would have like accepted it if she had told me about it. Date number 2, but the fact that she kept it from me for a month.
Steph,
there ain't no
and for the price of a dinner, and for the price of dinner, for the steep price of dinner, and a glass of wine. See, Steph, me and King Xerxes sitting across each other from an aisle in the field is that clip y'all seen where the black dude is like talking about how we have to tear down consider the symbols of Confederacy because they enslaved our people. Our ancestors were slaves. And then they shoot back at us. Do you know how much a slave cost? That's King Xerxes. Bro, you have you heard the price of women these days? I took her to the nice restaurant, dog. To the nice restaurant. And she still waited a whole week to tell me she had a kid. Can you believe this? Can you believe this?
way in hell I'm settling down with a girl like that.
Right. Well, she probably didn't want to bring it up, obviously, because she,
Steph, that's the other part. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's the other part. That's the part that don't add up. It don't add up. You stressed over this dinner. You bragging about balling on this dinner, but you committed a whole aggravated assault over over a $3 tip. Oh man.
Because if I have a kid and it's the baggage thing, so she put it off, but that doesn't help either because it's not like you ain't gonna find out eventually. So it's just wrong all around. I'm surprised, and I'm not bashing you or nothing, but I'm surprised you didn't pick up on any cues that she was a mom during that time, because usually women who have children are different than ones who don't. And after spending 4 weeks with her, you didn't maybe sense anything there?
No, we didn't really spend any intimate time together. Like, we didn't fuck, right? Like, I've sworn that shit off. I used to whore around a lot when I was younger, and I just decided not to do that anymore.
Go ahead, gang. Just let it marinate. Just let it marinate. Just let it marinate. Christians, you are doing it all wrong. All wrong. All wrong. I'm just saying, like, you better get in there and figure it out. You've been dating for a month. You better see if my uglies and your uglies, bump in the correct fashion or something. I don't know. Y'all just got to stop this. This just sounds crazy. Bro, y'all was friends. Bro, y'all was just figuring it out. Y'all was just trying to see what y'all want to do. Like, I don't even know, bro. Like, I don't know. She go out with me. You might not get another date, bro. I don't know what you talking about. Christian, I'm just saying y'all doing it wrong. But look, this is what's so crazy about this is I'm trying to hear the motivation for this. And it's really like this morality of like saving yourself. First off, it just sounds stupid. Like, all right, look, we all know that religious people are really serious about, being married, and you got to get married first and save yourself and da 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 da. And there is value to that, right? And I'm gonna just keep it real, like investment, right? Like, like you there's some situations you want to make sure a person's serious, that they're committed, that you've gotten to know them. There's a whole list of things you might want to get to know and understand about a person before you're ready to get intimate with them. So there's no shame if you wait however long you want to wait. And that's how I am when I'm dating too. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how people get down. If somebody's like, yo, we hit it off on the first date, let's get to it. I'm like, hey, if you can convince me, if I'm feeling it the way you feeling it, we might be just feeling it that way. And other times people just want to wait till we get to know each other. I'm like, that's cool. I understand. That's fine. I'm getting too grown and really giving shit, because I recognize it's just an individual thing, and people want different things in different situations, different time of the day, different time of the week, different time of the month. All of that. It's all good. So it's no shame on that. And if you want to wait till you're married, because that's what you're about, then I understand that. I had a Jesus wife. I got married once, and we waited till about like a week before we got married. So I have indeed been there, done that, and understand the benefits. But what sounds so silly to me now, thinking about it, right, is acting as though your sex is more moral than other people's sex because you had a ceremony first. I know that, but see, that's my talent. That's my gift. That's what me and Uncle Bobby and some of us do for the people, right? We take the reality, the real, the actuals and the factuals, and we put it to you in a way that's just plain and simple, so you can understand it. And you be like, nah, I never really thought about it that way. But that's what the proposition is at the end of the day. Oh yeah, when we're bumping and grinding, Jesus is in the room, fucking the angels in the heaven, and the Holy Spirit is all up in there, and Jesus is watching, and the angels are applauding, and it's holy and it's beautiful and it's lovely. And when you unmarried heathens, so you've been in a committed relationship longer than us, and you've lived together, and you have a family, but no, that is not ordained. No, it's not ordained. It's not ordained of God. It's not ordained of God. It's not. No, that's sinful. It's gross. It's gross. Sexual immorality. Sexual immorality. Gang, they literally think it's sexual immorality when you touch yourself. That's the crazy part. Be clear about it. That's the crazy part. You want to wait? Fine. You don't like touching yourself? Delayed gratification. Hope it makes you feel better in the end. But to actually act as though post-ceremony, slide these rings on, oh, now our sex is moral. That's some cult nonsense.
Okay.
You know, like I'm actually taking the whole religion thing seriously, Blackout.
Okay. Good.
I even told her about this. Like, hey,
Good,
you
he's
know, I'm
celibate.
Catholic, so if you want to actually go anywhere in this relationship, you're gonna have to convert, right? Like, I laid that shit on the table date one, and she's like, okay, yeah. I mean, if it goes that far, then I'd be willing to do that.
Gang, y'all thought I was fucking around with the question of the day. I'm so serious. You are supposed to be feeling the love of Jesus from this man. This man said, I will wine and dine this woman, but we are not fucking. So I'm a man of God. And he said he laid the game down proper. Date one, you will have to convert. He not messing around, y'all. He didn't say, "Oh, are you filthy heathen?" I sorry, I can't bring an atheist home to my mom. You're gonna have to come up with some sort of Episcopalian, something. Say, do you have a Jewish grandparent or something? We're gonna have to find something to work with in there because I just can't bring a non-believer home to mama. And sorry, we're gonna have to keep this between us, right? He wasn't like that. No. He said you can't be Episcopalian. You can't be Baptist. You can't be Presbyterian. None of that. Okay. You will have to convert to Catholicism. You don't have to do it right, or we ain't doing this at all. So that's they serious about it. They put it down proper. Date one, put it right on the table. We're gonna have to convert. You think this is gonna work out? The crazy thing is she was down. She was down the ride. It shows you how Christians don't care. They're like, yeah, you know, they know I'll switch religions if I have to, you know. But like that wasn't enough. Like she was willing to convert. I mean, she sounded like she gave him everything he wanted, but you know, before she knew he existed, she had a life and had a child, so it just wasn't gonna work out.
I was like, cool. All right, let's keep going. I thought I'd actually found, you know, cool chick to maybe start a life with. You know, she was really good looking. Oh my God, she was fine. And you know what? If she had told me about the kid thing beforehand, I might have let it slide just because of how into the Jewish conspiracies she was with me.
Oh, man, that's cool that she was even into that.
Yeah, she was like fascinated by it. She'd like every time we'd like see each other again, she'd ask me questions like, "What about this? What about that? What about this company? Is this company run by Jews? Boom, Jews." Rihanna should have expected to get punched in the face for screaming at Chris Brown.
All right, gang. I told y'all. I told y'all it was gonna be so much more than you was ready for. It was, I'm telling you, everybody was just on the sidelines, and he was just bringing in random groups. He was just body shaming people and women here and racism here, and I don't like trans people over here. Fuck people with nose rings. Like he hates everybody. He just hates everybody. You gotta be. I was gonna say a WASP, but you can't be Anglo-Saxon. You got to be a white Catholic, childless, whatever else, man. That's a picky person right there. But look, y'all see how vile that person is. Can we just be done with this now? Can y'all understand when people like me and Steph say that there's really nothing redeeming about people like fucking King Xerxes? When you see him with his stupid purple 12-pack purple avatar of the Persian royalty or whatever, can we just know that there's a Nazi in the room and that we're dealing with a clown? And the only reason because we can't punch this clown in the face ourselves is because we're not in person with this clown. There's just really nothing. I think like it's sometimes we sit down with people and we got to talk and we ask questions and we do a lot. It's a lot of work to get people to see who somebody is. And yeah, I'm thinking of people like, I don't even want to mention names. Yeah, y'all know the names. There's certain names I'm afraid to mention on my channel because I'm afraid it'll bring them out of the woods. But y'all know we've had to put a lot of work into exposing people. This should be one of the easy ones. This should be one of the ones we've all seen and heard enough. We know exactly what type of fuckface King Xerxes is, and that was just vile. If y'all anything like me, I feel dirty. Like I need to eat and like take a shower before bed because that just made me feel grimy. Like it's just, ugh. It was just, I feel like the filth of that man's vileness is all over me. But look, y'all know why I had to share. Look, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna let y'all see who's really out here, see who they really are, see what they really talking about. And now you know. I mean, that dude is just, it was on another level, y'all. I wasn't ready. Y'all can see I wasn't ready. So I said we're gonna have to stream about this because the gang ain't even gonna believe me. If I told you King Xerxes was out here talking about this crazy shit, y'all might not even believe me. I had to tell you, man. And King Xerxes, if you ever see this, man, if you're ever watching, I'm really not a fan, really not a friend, but I'm gonna give you this one piece of advice, this one small piece of advice. That's not how you crime, bro. That's not how you crime. That's not how you crime, man. That's not how you crime. But to each their own. He Woo, that's not how you crime. All right, y'all. Look, I'm gonna get out of here. Keep it weeknight tight. I love y'all. This was fun. There was a little bit of madness I wanted to share, and I got it off my chest. I definitely am glad that y'all showed up and that we got to have a good time kind of catching all this. I appreciate everybody. I'll catch y'all later. If y'all need me, y'all know me. I'd rather be in gather. So come, there's a link in the description, says link up with the gang. Otherwise, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you're watching later, join the Discord, all that good stuff. Hit up the Ko-Fi if you want to support the channel and all that. Love y'all. Thanks so much.